Hey YouTube, I just wanted to do an update on my hair. Um, I washed it a week ago. Um, where should I start? Well, I'm wearing it, so it doesn't look bad, but let me tell you, after I washed the hair, well, when I first got the hair, I didn't mention in my first video that I thought it was kind of tangly, and I was just like, I don't know if it should be this tangly, or like I didn't know like if it was just natural for it to be tangled the way it was. It wasn't real tangled, but I just when I run my fingers through it, it wasn't like a straight run through. But anyway, I went through with the hair because I'm like, all hair tangles. I don't care about that tangle free stuff. If natural hair tangle, hair on the track going to tangle and hair on the wig going to tangle. So yeah, and that day that I wore it, it was a little tangled, but it wasn't real bad until after I washed it. It was just like I didn't straighten it. Like, if I don't straighten this hair, it will be really 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 tangled. And so, like, alright, so after I washed the hair, it was real tangled, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, I was so pissed. Like, why I mean, I understand hair should tangle, but not that tangle in this brand new hair. Like, I ain't even have it that long. So anyway, I was like, alright, I think I could work with it. I'll just have to brush it more, like, throughout the day, and like, it's easy for me to like just put it in a ponytail like this and wear it to the side, or wear it to the back, or wear it up, because it's not like annoying tangly that way. But the ponytail is still like even tangling up. Like, it takes me like, and I gotta separate the hair to get my fingers through it. But this hair right now is after, like, I washed it, so then it was so tangled, I was like, let me just deep condition the ends. So I put conditioner all on it, and at nighttime, and then I put my shower cap over it, and I wrapped something around it and kept it on there all throughout the night. And next morning, I rinsed it out, and like, it was wet. I didn't blow dry it or anything, so I just braided it, put the thing on it, put a scrunchie on the end, and I wore it like that the whole day, and it was cute. And then later in the day, when it was dry, like, I took it out and I like fluffed it out, and it was cute. It was like like a little wave to it. But yo, like, the wind would blow and all the hair would just come up and start matting together. Like, it was disgusting. And I'm like, that looks nasty. And like, it was like it wasn't dry. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't dry. I deep conditioned it. It was soft, but it was just like tangling up. And it's just like, I'm all like in the car because the wind is blowing. I'm like trying to run my hands through it, and it's like even more, it's like harder for me to get my fingers through it. So when I got back to school, I straightened this because it's just much easier and less tangled when it's straight. So I went and straightened it out, and I mean, it's okay, but it's still so tangly, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it less tangled. So that's the only kind I have of this hair. And then also, like I told y'all, the hairline, and also the knots aren't bleached. The knots should be bleached up here because it should be, because it's looking a mess. So I mean, I'm not going to put a comment on the website and tell them that it's a mess for the most part, because I don't think it's a complete mess. I like it for the most part. It's just the tangling thing, and after I washed it, it just was like, and then I have to keep wearing it straight. Like, if I curl this hair, it'd be all tangled and stuff, and I don't like that. But I'm not gonna put it on the website because I heard other people say that when they put up a negative comment, like, they just delete it. So what's the point? So I'm gonna just put it up in this video, and I'm gonna let y'all know the real deal. Like, I'm not gonna be playing, I'm not gonna be frauding. I'm gonna just let y'all know. In my first video, I said I would recommend, you know, if you're poor, if you're in college or whatever, to get it from Best Lace Wigs. I'm gonna take that back because it's alright, but you know, like this tangling thing is just no, it's no. I can't deal with it. Okay, like I said, hair is supposed to naturally tangle, but not like this. Like, why do I gotta keep brushing it all the time? Let me take it out for y'all and show you what I'm talking about. So like the hair is pretty long, and maybe that's the issue because it's so long, so it's going to tangle easier. But I wish y'all could feel it. Like it's, look, I'm trying to get my hands through it. Look, watch this hand right here. No, watch this. Look at that. Like, I can't even, like, and then, you know, if I go too far, I might pull the damn wig off. And, you know, I'll be out in public and I'm just like, because, no, y'all, this, let me go get a brush. I'll be back. Look. Why just don't go straight through? Like, this hair is not that old for it to be. Look at that. Like, it doesn't look bad. It's just the tangling, okay? And it's like, keep brushing it and combing it is going to damage the hair, you know, because it's like making the ends split. And I can see on some of the ends, like, they're splitting because I have to brush it and comb it so much. And it's like, you know, I shouldn't have to go through that. Like, I don't understand why it's so, like, you know. And also, like I said, I don't like the hairline on this. I got some of my hair out in the front, but I honestly do not like the hairline because it's just too thick. And this end over here, this piece where the metal tab is, I have the metal tab like bent up and pushed up under the wig because it comes so far down that the wig line where the hairline ends right here for the wig, like, it's like coming over my ear. But it doesn't come over my ear on the other side. So you know what that means. Defect, they did not measure it correctly, like, you know, these sides, because they're not the same, because this end comes down, well, this end comes down further over my ear than the other one. So yeah. But, you know, I want to do an updated video and let y'all know how I really feel. Because, you know, since I did that video, I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. But anyway, I mean, it's okay. I still like it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut most of this length off, you know. And that's another thing that I'm really pissed about because it costs extra for longer hair. So now I'm going to cut the shit off because it's so tangly. And I'm going to hope that, you know, like, you know, works it out, because guys, look, it does look nice and I really like it. Just the tangling thing is an issue, and it be all matted up in the back. No, I'm not down with that one. So I'll probably cut it to like maybe here. Yeah, and I'll layer it up some. Well, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna find somebody else to do it because I don't know how to do all that well. So I'm going to do that and cut it up to right here and see if that kind of helps, you know, the hair like stop tangling as much. And then I'll do another video, you know, of like how that worked out for me. But I think the next time I do buy a wig, because I don't think that, because of the tangling, I don't think this is going to, you know, last as long as I want it to. Even though I'm not wearing it over the summer, like, you know, even when the fall comes in September, I don't think it'll last that long. So I think I might buy a unit from, what is it called? Just Diva Wigs, or Diva, what is it? Jungle Diva Hair. Yeah, jungledivhair.com. That's where I might order my next wig from, because I heard good things about them too. I heard good things about Best Lace Wigs and bad things, but you know, I went and took a risk because I figured, you know, like if it is worse, I can just send it back, because you know, you can return it. But I didn't do that, you know, because I figured when I first got it, oh, it's not, you know, it's nothing, you know, it's fine. And I did think when I first got it, it kind of looked a little dry and kind of ratty, like, you know, it didn't look like real fresh. But, you know, I didn't want to go through the hassle of sending it back. And I was like, you know, I can work with it. I'll deep condition it after I wash it. It should definitely be a lot better. No, wrong. Like, this hair, you got to keep it straight. Like, you know, when you put curls and stuff in it, like, it's not going to be right because the hair's so tangled, so the curls is just going to be nasty. You know, like, I can run my fingers through it now because I just brushed it. But, you know, once the wind come and I be out walking, like, it just gets a mess. So, yeah, that's it pretty much. And I'll do in the next video, like, whenever I do cut the hair shorter. I don't know when that'll be. It might not even be until September, actually, because I'm going to be getting out of school, like, next week, and then I'm just going to get my hair braided up. So I won't be wearing this until September anyway. So, yeah, I hope that helped. And, you know, I'm really sorry about my first video and me saying, you know, I would recommend Best Licks wigs, because now you know, I don't recommend them just because of this, and I'm not going to purchase from them again. That's it. Bye.